What's up, AJ Gamers, and welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title and by the screen, we Madden 20 game. I'm not the best at it. Yes, said on that. As you can see in the top right corner is the Eagles. But for the past few weeks, I've been going hard with the Ravens. So we're gonna see if we can still put in some work with the Ravens. Okay. We're gonna see that. And yes, I'm looking at the camera box thing while I'm scrolling through the players, my teams. So if I pass the Ravens, which I just now did, I'm not playing as the Bengals. No, I'm not playing the Bengals. They trash. I want a hard competitive team. I'm gonna just play the Bengals. I forgot all about them being a team anyway.
Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. With that, let's get up to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. There to call all the action. We welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Cincinnati. Well, I thought that said Connecticut.
To be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league,
Cincinnati, though.
but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
What? You mean you lose it? Or you lose it?
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the front.
For experience in this league, and what it usually leads to, a whole lot of confidence. Andy Dalton is sharp with where to go with the football now. I think he sees reads before they actually even happen. He can sense them now, and he is one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a
just to make another one.
Defense.
After the loss to start out, here 2nd and 11. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So Dalton now on the screen. Bernard.
Don't let him get burnt.
And he goes
right
around the 39.
Hold up. I should let the computer do that.
I like the screen being called here early in the game,
honest,
especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Kasim, stop trying to hype your dumb, bummy team up.
Now,
like, I don't even know who root for Cincinnati. I don't know nobody in my whole entire life that would root for a team from Cincinnati. I never heard of a place called Cincinnati. I thought I only heard of Connecticut.
Here now the offense for the Bengals.
Out of the backfield is Joe Mixon, and he's a valuable commodity coming out of the University of Oklahoma because of his ability to be so versatile. Can run it inside with power, gets to the perimeter and can outrun people, catches the ball not only out of the backfield, but you can split him out just like he would be a receiver. And I think that if he wanted to dedicate himself, he'd be an all-pro kick returner.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a carry for Bernard. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. And here are the Raven defensive starters.
Earl Thomas is the rangiest free safety in the game. Great reactions, great understanding, and boy, will he strike you when the ball's in his area.
3rd down from the gun, Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
Fourth down is
about it because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Jackson now out to his left. He's going to take off.
Wide open space. Give me that.
35 before going out.
You let a QB get through the first down?
What is that? 17 yards and a first down.
Let me stop talking.
Sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
One play has him to the 47 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson.
No, I don't. I knew that was coming.
Picked off by the Alabama man.
Yeah.
Then he'll get it all the way
I was about to say,
down
Lamar.
35-yard line.
He just got popped back. Hold up. Hold up.
I
know y'all just saw that, bro. Why do you do my man's Lamar like that? Hold up. Bro, why do you do my man's Lamar Jackson like that, bro? Like, look. Watch this. Alright, so look. There you go, right there. Right? Boom. He had him, right? Bop. They just flew him back, bro. Like, y'all just do that to me. I just flew him. Like, y'all ain't even carry. I just said,
nice throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
My ears all the way back here.
2nd down, a very solid
and
gain
my face all the way up here. Like, what is that? I never
After
noticed.
The pickup
like,
of
how my ears go all the way back. And some people's ears find like right here.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. They
typically we think it's the strong safeties that
they get stopped. They still get
especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
Coverage.
Dalton able to hit Ross. That's complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball? And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
It's the computer.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on on EA Sports.
I don't know. The computer, they can. I guess. I don't know. Most likely.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He completes it to Boyd.
Earl Thomas
And
was
he'll be
right
brought
there.
down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and
Yeah, 2 numbers to guard.
to throw here? Dalton.
Why didn't I get my shoes? I was about to say, they didn't count that. Who the second person watching this
Touchdown
game?
pass. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard.
I know
here
Kasim
this
watching it, but
afternoon.
who the second person?
An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati
To be
touchdown.
honest, the Bengals, I've never seen them get a ring ever. Go to the Super Bowl ever. I think they got 0 rings.
Now Bullock will send this one
we got
after
one.
the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost
Why
him
didn't I just
5.
stay in
He's
the
taken
end
down
zone and
right at the 20.
kneel it?
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
No, I'm not scared. It's just like I'm confused. Like, how you throw it that short and make a complete pass?
And he's brought down, getting this one up to
So
about
down,
the 35. That's
Me
good
no,
for a Raven
just
first
got
down,
past
15
the
yards
4th
there.
down.
As a general rule, offensive
Calm
linemen
down.
like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice
I need to
throw.
throw that somewhere out of bounds
First
because
down, but this one lines out to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
But, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys
it's the
flash
fact
so
that they keep...
you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That's really nice coverage there. I'm not sure he would have gotten to the first down marker anyway, but boy, oh boy, did they blanket him.
Yeah, short throw, but he really didn't have many options. Had to force it in. Well, he didn't have to, but he chose to force it in somewhere. Incomplete.
Yeah, now brings up fourth down.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And it...
I still didn't make what? Ah! I still didn't make it. What is this? What is this?
It's incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage. Well, that
I just need a moment to
is the
comprehend.
definition of a head-scratcher. Fourth and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive.
At least I had a sort of
Now is it because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But fourth and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from second to third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Dalton. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Bullock's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the